Bombaru. Welcome to Fubaruba channel. As usual, I am your host, Baloo. And I know that at the end of last stream, I said that I was going to level grind off camera. But guess who didn't have time to do that? So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some level grinding on stream. And also, I think we need to money grind a little bit, didn't we? For equipment or something? Or am I wrong? Am I gay wrong? I think I might be gay wrong. I can't remember. Let's actually check. What's everyone got equipment-wise? I think maybe I got everyone kitted out. I might have been wrong. I think I got everyone kitted out. I think everyone's good. So let's do some level grinding. Also, hello Rahbiel. I'm glad that you don't mind. That is good. It'll just be a chill stream where we hang out and talk. You hit that one. No. Thing is, oh, never mind. Never mind. They were already dead. That is a good point now that I think of it, though. She should probably not be attacking while we're level grinding, because she is using those arrows, which are a finite resource, which means that as we are level grinding, we're literally throwing money away. So I should just have her focus on prey. Like this. Do that. Even if it mostly just goes ignored by God every time. Don't do that. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, no, it inflicted us with sap. That is actually pretty lame. Hopefully we'll just kill you all pretty. Yay! Fire is very effective against them. Vessel. How are we doing on funds, everyone? Rydia fumbles in pockets. I got 56 gil, a candy wrapper, and rubber band. I think we're a little better than that. Yeah, we're doing a little better than that, thankfully. So I guess since we're seeing like the collective of everyone's gil, I guess she could have literally only that much. We need to once it is your turn, we need you to smite him so that he is no longer blind. Assuming fire would be good against these guys. Assuming. Don't know for sure, but fire seems to be good against a lot of things in here, and it doesn't matter because he's already dead. And we need to send on her as well. Blindness is bad. Whee! Alternatively, you could just have a parody of the IOU from what's it called, Gravity Falls, like just trace over Dipper and have it be Rydia holding her wallet open to show that she's only got like a little bit of gil and such, and she's just like, this is completely worthless. Fire. I trust fire. Fire is good. I wish you'd stop. I wish you'd stop with that. I don't like it when you do that. Man, you just really don't like Edge, huh? I got some pickles that are all about aerobics. I think that's the best I can do for you. The arrow pickles would know how to handle this. Where's that? We need a pixel art RPG in the style of the classic Final Fantasies, but your party consists of the arrow pickles. Leviathan and Ashura were great surrogate parents, but also very stingy with money. Or maybe summons just don't see the value in Gil. Yes, Rosa. Can we get them as summons? Maybe that's what the Sylphs are. Because we can get the Sylphs, which is like a group of ladies who all show up on screen at the same time. I mean, they could not be ladies, they could just be like young and fey, I guess. Because the pixel art is, you know, abstract enough that it's kind of hard to tell for sure, but I think they're supposed to be ladies. At least since these enemies that are on this little peninsula, or this little continent I'm on, are pretty strong, they should hopefully give some pretty good experience in Gil. Yay! You know, how we doing? We are burning through her MP, but it's fine. We'll stay at an inn once we need to. Whee! Fire. So how's everyone doing? What have you all been up to? I hope you've all been having an exciting time. Bum, bum, bum. Just got off work a few hours ago. Oh, how was work? I hope it was good. I have to go to work tomorrow morning. I really don't want. I don't want. Same old, same old. Hope it at least was not bad. Hello, Onyx. How are you? How do you attack him? You attack him. Eating, chew. I hope that you are eating something tasty. What are you eating? What are you eating? What do you have in your mouth? All really need to stop with magics on me. Pasta? Ooh. By the way, Baloo, I want to know if you have seen the Final Fantasy IV character designs that Nintendo Power made. Actually, yes. Yes, I have. I have mixed feelings about them. Some of them I think are pretty good, and some of them I think are very bad. The Palamimporum ones hurt my soul a lot. They hurt a lot to look at. They hurt in many ways. Some of the other ones are pretty cool, though. Also the Rydia one. The Rydia one also hurts because I'm just so used to her being like the iconic green fro and everything that like I just can't handle her looking different from that. But most of the other ones I think are pretty good. I think they're pretty good for the most part. I do like that artist. Because like even though they're for like they did do them for the American Nintendo magazine, they were done by a Japanese artist, and they're the same Japanese artist who they had do some of the artwork for some of the American promotions for was it A Link to the Past, I think it was. Like The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I like that artist. Their art is very good. They're very good at doing like high fantasy stuff that has a little bit of that like 80s style of anime fantasy, not like the more modern style of anime fantasy. I really like their work is really good. I do like the Sid one despite the bright yellow green short. But I mean, your eyes are probably already drawn there anyway. I do remember I liked the Sid pretty well. The Sid was pretty good. I think I still like the original Sid. Like I like the original for all of them better, but I do like those designs for the most part. I think a lot of them are pretty good. Come on, it needs to be Rydia's turn again. I guess they did use slow on literally all of us. They keep doing it. None of them seem insane like the Western magazine cover for Silent Hill 2. Yeah, that was wild. Also, Kane's whole ass is just hanging out there. My God, I did appreciate that. Then again, I feel like we also got a bit of that in like the official Yoshitaka Amano art for some of the Final Fantasy characters. Like, I love his design for Guy in FF2. His basically everything is just hanging out. I love that. I love that for us. Let's see, how's everyone doing? Might have her do one last of Kurata. Edward has an 8. Hello, Bismuth. How are you? I am just doing some level grinding because unfortunately I did not get to do that during the week like I had hoped I would. Doing good? That's good. I'm glad that you're doing good. I'm doing okay. I have to go to work tomorrow, which I'm not super excited about, but other than that, I'm doing fine. But I will live. Fire! We love it when prey actually works. Ah! Free. Cecil leveled up. How much gold do we? How much gold do we have? Let's see. Well, I guess we're gonna do one more battle before we stop at an inn. Hooray! Okay. Let's stop at an inn. There it is. Come on, get out of the way. Thank you. Yes. Oyasumi. Shoot, okay. Let's go to the item shop and let's see if we can buy some more items. Hold on, how many of each thing do we have? Potions, high potions, elixir, ether, dry, ether. Alum Porum walked so Brian could run. You mean from our beloved Quest 64 in Circles in a Blue Cave? Yep. No. No, we want to buy potions. How many potions do we need? Well, we got 40 now. So we need... let's go with... I'm gonna leave a little bit of wiggle room in case we find some in the next area that we explore. Got 59 high potions, so go ahead and buy that many high potions. Because I don't want to sit here and level grind. I would like we could do a little exploring. Phoenix Downs. Jujika? Noroi. Oh. Noroi is darkness, I think. So wait, no. That's not what Noroi is. Doku. Oh. That's poison, so see, it's antidote. Yeah. Kurayami, that's the darkness. And it's frog, it cures frog. What does this one do? Noroi o haraimasu. Speaking of, I found a ROM hack for Quest 64 that balances the game better. Granted, it's supposed to be for randomizers, but they released what they called the French vanilla version, basically the same, but with some tweaks to make it more bearable. The randomizer version is called Quest 64 Metal. Huh. I'll have to look into that. I would be interested in seeing what Quest 64 is like with some balancing tweaks to see if that actually makes it a more enjoyable game, you know? Real quick, I'm gonna check a translation of something. Japanese. Moto. No. Japanese, I said. Noroi. Oh, curse? Is it curse? Noroi? Noroi o haraimasu. Noroi o haraimasu. Okay, lift the curse. Okay, so that's what it does. It gets rid of curse. Now we know. I remember that there's a randomizer for that literally cuts like 2 rooms from that game because they serve no purpose and you spend like 15 minutes running. I played a little bit and was having a good time. First boss is still kind of a bitch though. I mean, from what I remember from playing the game, that would make 100% sense. I remember the first boss being really difficult. Oh, wait. I remember I was confused about this item before and I translated it, and when I translated it, I realized that the Ju in Jujika probably referred to the fact that the kanji for 10 looks like a cross. MS no Kutsu. I can't remember what that does. I wish that it would show the effect of the items even when you can't use them. That's one thing about this game that is kind of annoying. I know Kumo no Ito is the one that slows down enemies. I think? Nankyoku no Kaze, that one I think is like wind something. I can't remember what the Hermes shoes do. Is that like speeds you up in battle, I think? I think so. Let's see. I think I'll just buy a few Phoenix Downs as well. And then we'll go ahead and start adventuring forward. There we go. That should be good. We should be able to go ahead and adventure. Is this the place that we need to go that we're doing next? We know. Oh, wait, I think that one's the one that's actually like story progression. We want to finish up these side quests first. So that's why we were going here, right? Mr. Satanic Beef has appeared to be a chittering monkey in our chat. They stuff poison me, or it does damage to me as I walk. Hello! We are in fact in here. Ah! Oh god. Rydia is already very low on health. Oh Jesus. Hope fire does a decent amount of damage to you guys. Oh boy, I forgot the enemies are strong. Nope, it doesn't do very much. Would you cast silence on? Well, I guess he does have magical abilities. Let's try Ifrit. I do love Beezum Ifrit. Oh, never mind, he's already dead. You have float. Oh, that's a good point. I can't remember. First, let's get... well, let's use some items to do it instead. Where's the one for curing silence? And then... come on! I think if anyone has float, it will use levitate debitato. I think that would make us float. I think that probably is what it's actually called. It's probably what it's... yep. we had found float. Can't remember how long float lasts, though. I have literally no. Well, maybe it only lasts until we leave the floor. Maybe my first time I didn't know about that and had to brute force it too. I feel like I would have remembered if I were playing in English and actually saw that she had gained the skill float. I forgot to look at it and see if she had gained it. Okay, his official art, I wouldn't, but Edge's icon can kind of get it. That's fair. I kind of understand that. Is fire good against this guy? It's decent. Yay. Ironically, even though the enemies in here are harder than they were outside, they give worse stats. And, well, maybe it's just because I was only fighting one guy there. Be enough for now. Trypophobia dungeon. Well, this dungeon and also the other one that we were in. Both of the ones that poison you have this going on. Stand. All suck. Why don't we have you do some of your magical stuff? See how water does against them. Try Ramu. That was okay. Confused? No, don't confuse him. Did he stop being bloated? Damn it. Or two. Why do you keep using teleport every time you're confused? Oh, well, at least they didn't actually lose the float status. We wasted all that MP and all those resources. That's all. Trick here is you gotta use the water spell so that way the ones that aren't wet from the spell are visible and you can confidently walk forward with the right grip. Dude has Scooby-Doo mentality, immediately needs to split. Got a cottage. IDK, how useful that will be. Yes, we know. We know. You use... Let's use Raijin. Let's see how lightning does against these guys. Your summons suck. Get on my level. Honestly, it's kind of true. If she was summoning things like that, I would be very disappointed. To be fair, I think she still summons Chocobo. Which isn't great. Although I wonder how good would Chocobo be against these guys? Let's find out when it's her turn next. Assuming this thing lived long enough for her to actually cast it, which it didn't. I guess we'll see next battle how well Chocobo does in this late in the game. Where does this lead? And now, alternatively, let's see where the other one is. Ah! Not Arachne. Earthquake. And again, before I even get to act once? How dare you? Again? Lady, calm down. I think we might need to accept that we're in a little over our heads in this dungeon. Holy shit. Do you have raise? Oh, you're silenced. We're gonna have to use items either way. Maybe she has enough. These ones. Oh, shit. She's already at full. That was foolish of me. He's already at full. That was foolish of me too. Where are you? Levitate. Wait, I can use it just 8 MP on everyone? That seems a little overpowered. Okay. Stop back attacking us. We're not here for back shots. Right. Oh, Chocobo's only one target? Right. Let's use Chocobo on him then. Chocobo kick. Yes. That was pathetic. We are never using Chocobo again. Nah, that's overpowered. We'll just use Prey. Use Shiva. How's Shiva do against these guys? Your prayers went unanswered. Where is God now? He has abandoned us. Oh, there it goes. Edge leveled up. Woohoo! Still doing okay. Why are we constantly being attacked from behind? Here. You. Would Titan hit it though? Guess only one way to find out. Game is trying to say something with all these back shots. I don't like what it's trying to say with all these back shots though. I recognize that it is trying to send me a message, but I am not appreciating the message, sir. Yeah, it did no damage to him. I think because he is floating. So he is immune. What about Shiva? Interesting thing I've noticed since I'm playing this game in Japanese, I think only one damage, Jesus Christ. I think that theory that the Shiva summon might have been a mistranslation of Shiba is incorrect. Or was it, what was it? Like SHEBA, like I think that was incorrect. Because the way that they have it written in Japanese, it wouldn't use the typical ba kana. It uses the one that is more directly translated to V. What is this way? I just want to see what's on that floor. We're summoning someone different this time. And given that she's able to use Earthquake, I just don't feel like dealing with her. We're gonna run away. Oh wait, I think since we're floating, it doesn't affect us. Since we're floating, it's not affecting us. So if that's the case, whatever. I'll go ahead and kill you guys. Let's use Shiva. And you attack him. No, we'll have you pray. Oh, damn. Apparently she takes a lot of damage from ice. That's good to know. Prayers went unanswered. How cool. So instead of Diamond Dust, it's Fubuki. Interesting. Is Fubuki something to do with, like, snow? I know Fuyu is winter, I think. Am I correct about that? Am I wrong? I'm not sure. And reapply Levitate, since it seems to go away every time we go to a different floor. Wait, no. Use it on everyone. Forgetting that. I think the one time that I actually... Wait a minute. Oh wait, because I started going through this dungeon earlier, like the last time we streamed. Did I already take this path a little bit? Might have already taken this path. Uh-oh. What did they use on themselves? I was worried it was Reflect, but apparently not. Hehehe. Those arrows are really overpowered in here. Swear to God. Really? That's what you're gonna summon this time? That's nothing. Poison. Can you poison him? Nope. Let's go ahead and use her on Rydia so that she can actually use her summons. Oh, and apparently on the two, because she's lower on healing than I thought she was. You will use... and you will use... eye drops. Fantastic. Maybe you should have used them on yourself. Aha! He is dead. Now he is dead. Yippee! There we go. What the hell? I'm very confused. Actually, go ahead. Get ourselves healed up. Should I buy more items? How are my items? I don't need to buy more items for now. Maybe if we have to come back for a third visit. I don't remember the next story thing. I don't fully remember it either, but I also just don't want to start it yet. Are we close to clown trumpets? I believe so. I believe we're getting close to going to. But before we do that, I want us to get through these side quests. Does this dragon just eat like every element or something? Is that his deal? I think that is his deal. Oh, he's actually healed by lightning, though only for one hit point, which is kind of funny to me. This is so interesting and funny hearing parts of FF like things hardly stick to my memory. That is fair. If you're not deep in the paint, a lot of it can sound like absolute gibberish. And it's the kind of thing where, despite following the franchise for many years, it's so inconsistent that a lot of it will not transfer from one game to another. Like, for the first 10 Final Fantasies, the battle system itself is pretty consistent in the terms that they're all turn-based RPGs of some form. But like the effects of spells and stuff will change drastically from one game to another. The effects of like, you know, what enemies are strong or weak to what elements will change from one game to the other, and it's really hard to keep track. Sometimes one element will be a commonplace basic magic element, other times it won't. In 10, for some reason, water and ice are both considered basic elements, even though you'd think, oh, wouldn't they want like earth or something that is a little bit more distinct to be the fourth main common element? But they're like, no. Fire, lightning, ice, and water. Those are the four basic ones. And I'm like, you sure? That seems like a very silly combination, but okay. It's just, it's weird. It's weird as someone who has followed Final Fantasy for this long and also followed Pokemon, where things tend to be a lot more consistent from one game to the other, and just comparing and contrasting the two. Especially with my mental issues, I've learned very well how to simply accept confusing statements, but sometimes hearing statements like, Okay, we're by the clown trumpets in the plot. It gets a chuckle out of me after I realize I've just simply accepted it. Well, see, that one you would actually be a little bit common element in Final Fantasy. Mercury. That you would actually be kind of right to question, because when Onyx says clown music or the clown trumpets, he's not talking about anything that is commonly referred to as clown trumpets. That's just the way he describes the music that plays when you're on the moon in this game, when we get to the moon. Because that is the thing that we will be doing. We will be going to the moon. We are going this way. Oh right, we gotta cast fucking float again. I forgot. Especially now that we're in a battle with these motherfuckers. Let's just try to get out of here as fast as possible. Bang, zoom straight to the moon. Yup. We love the moon. Let's go. Phoenix down. Really? Okay. Shiva good against them. I did not want to attack him with jump. I wanted to attack the guy who summoned him. Let's use our mom. I read that in the tune of Boom Clap. That's not quite incorrect. Okay. There we go. The thing is, they keep using Earthquake on us, but they seem like they're standing on the ground too. And we're using float. What would happen if we were to use Titan on them? I do wonder. Do they ever use anything other than Earthquake? I suppose if they run out of MP, they would have to. Oh, they're immune to it too. What the hell? They're not floating though. They're lesbians, Baloo. Is that what makes them immune to earthquakes? They're immune to the Titan? I guess that might be so. But I just used Ifrit, and Ifrit did a lot of damage, so I don't know if that's entirely accurate. Oh! You know what is very effective? Turning them to stone. Hell yeah. That was completely pointless for us to go in that circle, but okay. Aha, we made it! Idia. Yes, Rydia has returned. Got an ether. To well, if it has fire balloon, no one is immune to fire. Like, duh. Rockney farming takes me back. Hello, welcome. Let me just step back on that. Yeah. This treasure chest. Hello, RPG Guru. How are you? Very E33 coded that fire works on everything. It doesn't work on everything. There's some things that it does not work on. A bit disorienting, but neat. Had the stream open while I was passed out. Oh! I hope that you slept well. We're getting a lot of money. So we want to... Holy shit, look at that Chocobogo! What's down here? Armor? What? Tends to do that a lot. Been up since 4 a.m. because of work. Probably no snitching, just because I sleep in BC. I'm gonna go lay down, snores. No, I can't interact with that bookcase. Hello. Ishis. Oh, Isis. Okay. Ikari no Dobu. Light road. At this point, you're self-reporting guru. Oh, well, that's a very expensive shield I just bought. I wonder how useful it is. Let's find out. It's exactly the same, it just makes his magic a little better. In that case, we will not be buying one for Kine because he doesn't do magic. Dun no Udawa? Hold up. Humbling of being poor in the Fey Mart. Yeah. Dun no Udawa. That's not better than what she already has equipped. Yeah, it's just, it's not. Well, goodbye. I must have got it out of some kind of chest, but it turns out it is not very good. Oh god, they got weapons here too? Much. Let's see. That's weaker than what she had, because this is what she has. Dengeki? Oh no. Hotetsu. It's expensive. And you use 2 weapons. Adol. Enshinoya. Okay, so they sell the angel arrows down here, it seems. Did not mean to buy one. Okay. But we got one, I guess. Let's not buy any equipment down here right now. I suppose if there's an inn here somewhere, perhaps we could rest here and then continue level grinding. Can't remember if there's an inn here or not. There's a downstairs here. Oh, these bookshelves I can actually interact with. And here's Naming Way, who we won't speak to because we're not changing anyone's names, because that would only make things more confusing for me. Chocobo, Shiva, Damu, Ifrit, Titan, pet peeves, NPCs walking and then getting stuck where you want to go. There's a lot of that in this game. In this one specifically, there's a lot. Like that. Sura. Odin. Sylph. Some of these don't say the names. I'm assuming they're still talking about some summon of either that or just something to do with the family itself. Out of my way. Thank you. Okay, before I talk to you guys, I'm gonna finish exploring the rest of this place, because I know pretty sure we're gonna end up in a battle with you guys. The dreaded Fantasia. So nice of you to talk to us, Mr. Chocobo. Mr. Chibokobo. Phoenix down. I don't want to dread the last few hours of FF4 SNES nightmares. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Where is the thing for saving? State manager. Add. Or no, wait. I think what I want to do. That one, and then click save. There we go. There we go. Because I don't want to step on that until save state. Okay, good. It is just to save. I wanted to make sure I didn't want to step on it and then have it be like a teleport thing, because that would really suck. It's a transmutation circuit. Don't you dare put that on me. Okay, so can I actually rest here? Yes. I just came back in the fucking parallax. There's a lot of parallax in certain parts of this game, because the Super Nintendo allowed that to happen. I am stealing this. Well, is gonna lose his wound. What? Hello, SBT. How are you? Okay. This may become our home base as I continue to level grind, so that we can eventually buy the bomb-ass equipment that is in this town. But for now, we're gonna see how we do when we fight Leviathan and Asura. Pretty sure that's what we're gonna do. Here we go. I have not. I have not done this in many of my playthroughs, but we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna need to use haste. Let's see how Shiva does. How this girl responds to a fellow girl boss. Let's use Lyra. Oh my god. It didn't work. Not very good, it seems. Yeah, oh Jesus. I think this is gonna go very well for us. How's Ramu? Does she like old men? What we want to do is to be incestuous with... Oh dear. That didn't do anything. Why is this her a white woman actually? I mean, why is Shiva a woman who uses ice instead of a man who uses fire? I can't answer these questions. I don't have the answers. Oh God. HRT gives you ice powers? Raw. Ifrit. Oh my God. That's, oh God. Oh God. Oh, is this a random encounter? It's not a random encounter though. We're fighting a boss. We're fighting a boss. Well, that makes so much more sense. I'm Shiva-ing. I tried using Shiva on her. It did not do very well. Titan. I have a feeling it's not going to do very well, but Titan. God damn it. Oh wait, no. Titan actually does do decent. Oh my god. We're not gonna be able to beat her though. We're not. She's going to kill us. I might as well just let it happen. Or I might as well just, honestly, I might as well just let it save. Well, no, I was able to save while we were in here, so. So I might as well let her kill us the honorable way. And then we'll just load the save state. Okay, what if she dies as a surprise? I mean, I suppose I can keep trying. I don't think we're gonna succeed, but we'll try. He's dead. Raise, where's Raise? Raise. Oh my god. Keep her alive. Keep her alive. And also keep Main alive. Because his jump ability and Rydia casting or summoning Titan are pretty much the only things that are doing even remotely decent damage against her. Um. Everyone else is, I guess, just going to be using potions to keep everyone else alive. Rosa's gonna run out of like ether at some point. Kane is in the air, so we can't use a potion on him right now. In that case, attack, I guess. Christ almighty. Use jump. Like bread for me? What's like bread for you? I want to use an ether on Rosa because her MP is getting kind of low. Species superior European bread, totally not jealous. Getting myself well. Ah, lucky you. Did I just have attack? Tell me I didn't just have Rydia. That would have been very foolish of me. Oh my god. I meant for that to be cast on everyone, Cecil, but okay. Through. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read chat, but I'm also trying to keep my party alive, and it's very difficult. Must you one-hit her every time? No! Ether! I'm going to kill myself. We need Rydia alive. She's the only thing that is doing any good for us right now, and she keeps dying. You know what, fine. Just cast an entire cast of Curata on yourself when you were already at full health. See what I care. Fine, you can have an ether dry. Pity bread and grow. Oh, I see what you guys are talking about. So long. Oh my god. I really wish you would stop. The Dark Souls of RPGs. Ironic. She's still going because she keeps healing herself.
Why? Why must she heal like this?
He's the last one that needs hasted. Another Ether Dry Rosa. You can have the last one. Aren't you lucky? I think we might finally be in a swing of things where we could possibly swing things in our favor, as long as we can keep things going. You said healing, you think it's just for the protagonist? That is kind of her whole shtick. And then once we get her as a summon, she's a very good summon for that very reason, because she's very good for healing. Wait, so what's the gimmick for each head? Each head does a different healing thing. One will cast Protect, one casts Raise, and one casts Cure Honor. That's the one downside for her, is that it's kind of random which one she will use when you summon her. She'll just kind of do a random. I don't think the intention was for it to be a reference to Akira, but you know what? You do you. That is one thing that makes her a little bit easier to fight, is that every time she casts Raise, it's completely pointless because she's the only creature in this battle, so she's not raising anyone. She's just kind of wasting it. We have 2 shuriken. We can throw 2 shuriken. Hope they do a decent amount of damage. Okay, they're not too bad. Too bad we only have 2 of them. This fight is taking so long. And I don't think it's going to work in the end.
Items would throw. I'm running low on ethers. Oh God. We just wasted one too. She was unconscious, so it didn't do anything. Hate that I wasted an ether. We are down to using high potions to heal everyone. Hopefully it will keep up. I think Elixir also replenishes MP. So we might have to resort to that. I'm also going to try throwing a spider web at it. See if that slows it down maybe, so that we can have more time. Useful. Use elixir.
potion on Pine. And potion on Pine because he's still not there. Jump. High potion on let's use non-Kyoku no Kaze just for the shits and giggles. Let's see how it does. Titan. I would love for you to die, Asura. That would be really great. You do that for me. Thank you. Oh, never mind. He jumped up into the air. Let's use another Kimono Ito. Why are you doing this? Shit. I hate my life. I just used that on the wrong person twice. Oh god. Blue on the bright side, this is not. This is not that one boss from FF. It's becoming that boss from FF12. No, I want my RPGs to be shorter so I can get back to micromanaging my fictional time with the dating sim. I miss old Persona. I hate that I have no idea if I'm actually getting anything done with this, because the one time I tried casting Libra on... Asura, it didn't work, so I have a feeling I just can't know how much HP she has. I just have to accept that. Would this work? I have a feeling it won't work, but if it does work, okay, yeah, it didn't. Because there are times where it seems like I'm making progress and then, oh Jesus. Then there are times where it genuinely feels like I'm not making any progress at all. Okay, once she finishes using that, we're gonna have to use another elixir on her. She can cast Titan some more. I don't think I'm progress. I think I've been wasting my time this entire time. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna keep trying. Oh my god. I feel like she's using Curata more than she was. Give it 10 minutes. I can't keep track of... God damn it. God damn it. I can't keep track of how many minutes it's been. Oh god. At this point, you wasted too many resources. That's kind of how I'm feeling.
Why the fuck did I have him use a...
Why is this so difficult? It's because this is... Okay, I'm calling it. We're going to reload the save state. Well, no, actually, we'll just... Well, yeah, we'll reload the save state. Okay. Okay. On that note, let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and rest. And I guess once we're done resting, we'll save again. Is there a secret thing? We're technically doing side stuff that is like, not really meant, like, you're not expected to do this in order to finish the game. I guess the best way to put it, since I know you are more familiar with like the Pokemon games, is it's kind of like it's kind of like in Pokemon, after you beat the Elite Four, you get the post game where there's all the additional secret stuff you can do. In the Final Fantasy games, the way that they tend to do it is you don't even fight the final boss. Stuff just kind of gets unlocked once you reach like the point where the final boss is the last thing in the story for you to do, or like you reach the point where there's only a few more things left in the story you need to do. And once you reach that point, all of the side stuff gets unlocked. And you can do those things, but they're very difficult. They're really meant more for you to go ahead and finish the story and then come back and do all the side stuff after you've like already beaten the final boss, if you feel like coming back and doing them. But the thing is, it's not like Pokemon where you beat the final boss, you see the credits, and then you can load your game file up again. You like you would have to like load up your save file from before you fought the final boss and then level grind from there. Well, I mean, I saw him deal 5,000 damage at time. Theoretically, that should be only 6 turns. Yeah, but she also keeps healing herself. Sometimes she heals herself for more than the damage I was doing, so. She got 31,000 HP. We dealing with Chansey, but I think Reflect on her is the strat, but it's still a slug. Do we have Reflect? Kiwaru, Hondo, Ayubura, Haze, Saito, Sro, Protest, Kiwarura, Silence, Blink, Saku, Esna, Onfyu, Sheru, Telepol, Isperu, Minimum, Kiwaruda, Haste, Levitate, Ifureku. Okay, so she does. She has apparently only recently learned it. Why is it just Reflect? I've noticed now that I'm playing the Japanese version that a lot of the Japanese names are a bit silly. Um, but yeah, we have a defect. I did not realize we have a defect. So next time we will try fighting her with defect. It's time to pull out the Dark Strat. It's now valid to punch her in the boot. I don't think that will help. She attack, but also she reflect. Refrick. Okay, so we do have reflect. But I also think we're just going to level grind some, just so that we'll be stronger when we fight her anyway. And then we'll try using reflect and see how things go. She's also level 63 apparently. Yeah, and we're like level 30 something. Like I said, the point of this stuff is we're really supposed to continue on the main story, finish the main story, and then load our save file back up and go do stuff. Do all the bonus stuff. But like the bonus stuff is supposed to be so much harder than the main stuff that you have to level grind for it anyway, and then when you go fight the final boss again, after that it's super easy. But I just kind of want to go through it once. And so I kind of want to get our character strong enough to do all this stuff. I guess technically we could continue on with the story a little bit, because we would still be able to go to the moon, and then we could just come back from going to the moon, and that will make this stuff a little bit easier. We'll still have to level grind for it, I think, but it will be easier at the very least. But I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling the next time that I stream. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. Hope you all had a wonderful time. See you all next time. Bye-bye!